Hi, this is Hayley at 8datewellness.com.au, and today's blog is all about the emotional body. We all experience a lot of different emotions throughout our week, and if we don't acknowledge these emotions, if we don't allow ourselves to feel them, if we don't allow ourselves to express them, then we suppress them. And suppressing emotion can be really harmful to our well-being. It can cause aches and pains within our physical body and also cause disease. Now, we've been, not all of us, and not purposely, but we've learned as we've grown to suppress emotions or to not talk about certain emotions. And this isn't just with negative emotions. This can also come with positive emotions like being proud of ourselves or being happy about something. And so what happens is we learn to not only suppress them, like for instance, we may have been told when we were younger, we may have lost one of our favorite toys and cried about it and been told not to be so silly. Or maybe one of our friends said something to us that we didn't like and we got upset about it and we were told to suck it up and not be so sensitive, or, not to worry about it. And so we learn to mistrust our feelings. We don't trust ourselves when we feel something. We think it's wrong because somebody else is telling us that what we're experiencing is not correct. We learn to suppress these things. So there's a place in England, the Centre of Human Energy Field Research in London, and it talks about, their theory is that we have 7 stages of disease manifestation. And every emotion that we experience has a different frequency. Now, for those of you who are not too sure about energy or don't necessarily believe energy exists, we've all experienced a situation where we've walked into a room and gone, oh, you can cut the air in here with a knife. And that's just an example of a negative energy filling the room. It's kind of dense. You walk into it and you're like, oh, what's going on in here? That's emotional energy within the space. And we all have this. We all have emotions and we all have an energy field. So with the 7 stages of disease manifestation, the theory is that disease starts within our aura. So we all have an energy field around us, which is our aura. And what happens is when negative emotions, and not just from us but from others, start to get into our aura, it creates cracks and tears and leaks. And so this negative energy finds its way getting closer and closer to the body, eventually getting into the body, and then manifesting itself as disease. Now, going a little deeper into that, I don't want to go too deep into it because I'll do more blogs on this, but we all have energy centers called chakras, and each chakra relates to different emotions. So if these areas become stagnant and negative, they become sort of like a bit mucky, then that affects us physically, because each chakra that we have actually relates to different organs within our body and different systems within our body. So from there, it then affects us on a physical level. So our emotional well-being is really important to our physical state. So how do we fix this? How do we stop this emotional negativity affecting us physically? So basically, we need to clear this energy. We need to clear our emotional past, which is really hard. It's not an easy thing to do, delving into the past and bringing up these emotions that you've probably more than likely purposefully suppressed. So actually finding them, acknowledging them, and working them out is a really, really hard thing to do. But when you do, it's amazing. Amazing things happen within your life. So how do we do this? We can work on our inner child. We can work on our core beliefs. There are plenty of meditations out there on YouTube, if you just Google it, on releasing anger, resentment, fears, meditations on forgiveness. You can see a counsellor, a mainstream counsellor or an holistic counsellor. Obviously, I recommend a holistic counsellor only because we also do energy healing. So a Reiki practitioner, crystal therapy, crystal healing, pranic healing. anything that's going to start your energy moving and bringing these things to the surface. So the other thing is learning how to speak up for yourself, learning how to actually get those emotions, learn to feel them, acknowledge them, and express them. And that's working with the throat chakra. So that's a blue chakra. So if you find that you're not very good at acknowledging your emotions and actually expressing them, working in this area is a really great idea. Yes. So that's that. So thank you so much for listening. If you want any more information or if you've got any questions, please let me know. You can contact me through hhwellness.com.au. If you'd love to come in for an energy healing, if you live in Adelaide, I'd be so happy to help you. Or if you feel like you might give holistic counselling a go, please get in touch with me. If you are not in Adelaide, find a counsellor in your area to talk to, find an energy healer in your area. So our emotional well-being is really looking at acknowledging those feelings when we have them, but then also clearing our emotional past. So I will see you next week when we touch on spirituality and our spiritual well-being. Thanks a lot. See ya. Bye.